Thanks all very much for coming. We want to, in the name of the French-American Press Club, Christian Millard and I'd like to thank you all for coming. And
may I ask what are the latest news about weapons of mass destruction and Saddam Hussein?
Yeah. The mobile vans that you may have been reading about, it's becoming clear that these vans can have no other purpose but the production of biological weapons. And our intelligence community has been very thorough in its examination of these vans and have ruled out any other option. And I think that's clear indication that Saddam Hussein had the programs of the kind we were talking about. The vans look exactly like the pictures, the cartoons that I used in my presentation on the 5th of February. And I'm sure that as we send more investigative teams in, and a very expert group of individuals, a couple thousand of them, are on their way in now. And as they go through all the documents and as they take a look at all the potential places where weapons of mass destruction might have been stored, might have been developed, there'll be more information forthcoming. There is no question that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. And every nation that voted for UN Resolution 1441 last November 8th acknowledged that. About where he is? Je ne sais quoi. I don't know. I don't know if he is alive or if he is dead. The one thing I do know, he is not governing. Terrorism has been around throughout history in one form or another. Al-Qaeda is perhaps the most virulent form of terrorist organization we've ever seen. And it will not go away easily. It has been damaged. Let there be no doubt about that. We hurt it badly in Afghanistan. We caused it to have to rearrange its way of doing business and spread. We learned a lot about finances. We learned a lot about how they pass information. We learned a great deal about Al-Qaeda, which allowed us to roll up cells in other parts of the world. It doesn't mean we have totally destroyed it, and we have to keep at it. And the roadmap eventually leads to conferences of various types, and sooner or later, I hope, sufficient progress will be made that an international conference can be held. It is a proposal that is out there from everybody, that sooner or later an international conference is needed. But there's no point trying to jump over everything to get to an international conference until one knows what one is having a conference about, other than just to have a conference. So a conference is there in the future at some point if progress is made on the roadmap.
very short notice.
Is this really the room we're allowed to?
Exactly. The plaque right outside the door. I wouldn't have known otherwise.